So today we are visiting Crich Tramway village here in Derbyshire in the Peak District. It's a bank holiday Monday. It's supposed to be miserable and cloudy. As you can see, the sun's out and there's not a cloud in the sky. So, and there's a big queue, massive big queue to get tickets which you couldn't buy online for some bizarre reason. Or at least there was no difference in price anyway. I'll show you a bit about the village when we get in there. There's loads of trams. It's like a living museum as well. There's loads of different exhibits to go and look at from various parts. So this is the entrance to the Crich Tramway Museum, which I've just walked past. I've had to go back to the car for some suntan lotion. And this is the quite long queue to go in. Experience more at Crich Tramway Village, the home of the National Tramway Museum. Here's the events for the year. Dinosaur Day on the 27th of July. Okay, Lisa, we're coming on the 28th of September for the Crime at Crich. Crime at Crich? Crich Tramway Village. The Tramway Village map. It's art.
There's Munchy Hippopotamus.
If you opened a few kiosks, would you call it Munchy Road?
This is the Crich Tramway Museum.
Ollie, do you want to phone someone?
Ollie, do you want to make a phone call?
With old grocery people.
Thank you. Bye.
Hope you cry.
Who are you phoning, Josh?
The doctors, they came back with positive results of Ollie being stinky.
Why would that be positive?
They're gonna figure out but it's me.
You think being stinky would be negative?
Unsubscribe.
I don't think anyone who's watching my videos is watching your videos, Ollie. I'm sorry, mate.
They don't even know what you look like.
Blackpool and Fleetwood tram roads.
Ollie, the outdoor play area is on there.
Do you want to go up to the little play area?
Outdoor play area.
Ah, play area. Sorry. Quite a big play area, actually.
Just give an eye, brother.
Well done.
Only way you say things in your video.
I can hear you talking. Jump! Oh dear.
We have 5 lines. That is lava. Subscribe and push the like button for more assault courses.
So this is the outdoor play area here at the Crich Tramway Village, and then from there, if you walk over here, you've got the Bowes Lion Bridge. This is the Bowes Lion Bridge, which is the Queen Mother's family, and this was opened by David Mitchell Esquire. If we look over here, coming across, here's one of the trams. There's another tram right behind it, right near the Hungry Hut. If you look over there by the bandstand, that's Victoria Park, which is another part of the village itself. And then And then if we look over here, down here, you'll see, so first of all we're going to do this. So here's the tram, which is Healy, going to Healy Bridge. And then you can see all the way down to the terminus down the end there where the village is, and there's a pub and some cafes and the tram house where they live. So tell me about this shelter, Ollie. What was it for?
They waited for their next.
So this is a cabman's shelter. This is where people, the people who drove the trams used to wait until the next fare came along. Oh no, the people who drove, sorry, not the people who drove the trams. This is for the people who did the horse and carriages in Bradford. So this is the inside of a cabman's shelter from Bradford in the late 19th century, early 20th century. The Bradford Observer here is from November the 26th, 1877. It's where the cabmen, so they're basically people who drove horse and carts, so cabs as they were, and the cabmen themselves would wait in here before the next fare was ready to keep them out of the cold, cold Bradford weather.
I wonder where this tunnel will lead us.
Where will the tunnel go, Ollie? No, don't, Ollie, don't call it.
That was my tunnel. Yeah.
Rah!
Who's that? Just venturing.
They're called poster Oven stencils. And one of your jobs will be to wedge them into rock either side of it.
Ah, miner's code. This is a crushing circle, and this was used to break minerals up. Ah. When you spin the bottom, his mouth opens and eats all the terrible children.
What did you say?
It's going to eat all the terrible children, so you better be careful. So the trams come from up there and they come up to here, which is Wakebridge Station. This is an old Blackpool tram, this. Here we are walking quietly, pleasantly along the woodland trail until we get overtaken by terrible children. A magical wishing well. I wish to sell my blinking house. Come on fairies, do your job. Here's the giant ant. The giant ant. And there's a, that makes you. Are you really small or is the ant really big? Ah, it is the wood nymph. Troll of the woods. And there's another troll in the woods. Ollie troll. You're going to fall, Oliver.
Stand by that hole. Just put your hand in it out so we can spot a little bit of. Mine take what? Mine take what?
No idea. So this is the Derwent Valley. The Derwent. Oh, the Toadstool Village. Wow, look at the Toadstool Village. Why is there a monkey in the Toadstool Village? A lemur. Why is he in the Toadstool Village?
Service.
Saints Fairies with elf service. And you can get fairy cakes over there.
Daddy, video this.
I'm videoing it. This is Fairy Town.
Yeah, it's like
The Plant Pot Hamlet.
And you got broccoli man.
This is Broccoli Man, apparently, who looks very similar to what Josh looks like first thing in the morning, with his hair sticking up everywhere and very, very miserable. The Library of Spells. Oh, all the wizard spells. Oh yes, the wizard has a monkey.
he's here every time.
The Wizard of Wakebridge.
Daddy.
Run through it.
Run, come towards me. So this is the Derwent Valley Mills World Heritage Site. You can see all the way across the valley here. So the Derwent Valley was a big area of...
You might need the will to, if you do buy car cash, they'll want to know where it's come from.
So, sculpture. This is the end of the sculpture trail here at the Tramway Village. What did you find? Okay. Ollie, mine. Sorry. Sorry, mate. What did you find, Oliver? Oh, parkour. Okay, so the Woodland Walk and Sculpture Trail were opened by Her Grace the Dowager Duchess of Devonshire on the 15th of July 2004. Oh. So this was opened 20 years ago, nearly.
Why has it got a twiglet in the middle?
I don't know. Is it a wizard's wand? Is it a twiglet? In the wooden stone? Wait, I'm going to do a short... Ollie can do this. Josh, how come Ollie can do this and you can't?
Ollie, you need to put it back in. I'm not worthy. Put it back in. I'm not worthy for it. Ah! I'll help push it back forward. Put it back in the stone.
Josh just nearly got knocked out then.
There we go.
An old mine truck. Neville's Venture. Whoa.
I think that's
Some mining equipment. Some old cobbled streets. No spitting. There's a penalty of 40 shillings.
At least go to
View from the top of the tram.
That's what it looks like. Oh Wow.
There's the fairy village, that's where we were, Ollie. Look, there's the giants.
Yeah, the giant. Bye, giant.
Loads of extra track. Look at all the trams in the tram house. That one's from London over there. It's from Twickenham. Bisham. Loads from Blackpool. The tram workshop. Tram car workshop. Tramway street.
Did we go north or did we go south?
I don't know.
It's time to get off, yeah?
The Ford shop. Yep. So this is the village printers here at the Tramway Village, and here you can get things actually printed if there was somebody here to do it, but they can get printed in the traditional methods, which is pretty cool. A police call box, a public call box for the police. Or is it a TARDIS? Is it a TARDIS, Ollie?
I don't know.
You don't know what a TARDIS is, do you?
Yes, you're correct.
Tour of the illuminations. Facade for what the Derby assembly rooms used to look like. Ah, the art of trams. Ah, there's a very miserable person in the art of trams, and his name is Joshua. What?
Well, I want to show you something.
Okay, we'll go and have a look in a second. Proposed underground tramway station in Leeds. Did this ever happen, Mummy? You've been to Leeds? Electric trams in Britain and Ireland. Oh my God.
Look up.
Yeah, I'm looking up. What am I looking at?
Land.
Oh yeah, I did know.
Landed. No, we went on the tram.
Yeah.
The tram landed.
I don't think that's the. It does look like Josh's bedroom. No, that's not true, because Josh's bedroom is messier than this. This is much tidier than Josh's bedroom. It's an IKEA tram. All the places around the UK and Ireland where they used to have trams, there's loads of them in London, Hastings, Brighton, Maidstone, the Isle of Thanet, none on the Isle of Wight though, disappointingly, Chester, Wrexham, went from the Turf Hotel to somewhere else.
The Isle of Man.
Turf Hotel to Rosslachrechrogog.
To the Isle of Man.
Yeah, Liverpool's down here.
Where? Liverpool.
Liverpool, Wallasey. But you didn't know there was loads in Wallasey and Birkenhead, did you? Of course we did, we've seen it, there's one there.
Daddy. The Isle
All
of
the ones
Man.
in Manchester.
Leeds.
Scarborough,
Where's Scarborough?
over there. And Lincoln and Grimsby, where we drove through last week.
Go to Stegnes.
Yeah, and then Hawk.
Stegnes.
Oh dear, what happened to the tram? Oh, the bomb-damaged trams. You can make a phone call. Who are you going to call, Ollie? Ghostbusters?
Mummy, call Ghostbusters. Mummy, what's the number?
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Well,
So shitty.
you need to pick up the handle first.
So how do you work one of these?
So you find the number that you want, and then you pull it round, and then it's supposed to spin back, but it's broken, so it doesn't work. The Rotherham Tram, Sheffield Corporation Tramways. The facade of the old bank, and the Burnley Corporation Tramways. And there's the Red Lion Hotel. Is it a hotel? It's just a pub. It's a pub. Careful, Ollie, you're not looking where you're going. For a swift alcoholic beverage. Ollie, this is where all the trams go, Bobos. They go.
And Mum and Josh and Mummy sends me.
When did he say that? When did he say that? Wow. The Yorkshire Post.
It wasn't Ollie that texted. No, it was me.
Was it?
I texted Mum.
Ah, do you want to go on this tram, Josh? No. You sure? Yeah. It's going to the Pleasure Beach.
It's about 5 hours.
Might take you, I think it will take you a bit longer to get to the Pleasure Beach from here on a tram because there's no rails. The Blackwall Tunnel.
Almost in the middle of the country. It's a Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Where did you see a Nickelodeon land one? Oh yeah, cool. This is a South African tram, this one.
So
This was built in Britain and exported to South Africa in 1906.
Wait,
And it operated there until 1960.
And apparently also operated in the Monopoly Board.
No, that's a place in South Africa. See, look, it's via Elofsted.
Bro, good even say evening.
Uh-oh.
Blackpool.
SpongeBob Silly Pants.
What?
SpongeBob Silly Pants.
No, there's no SpongeBob.
Right at the top of the tram, Ollie.
Daddy, Josh, look at SpongeBob.
Josh, don't go down the sides, please.
This tram, or a streetcar, as they were known in America, is from New York. It was obviously heading to Broadway at some stage. So this is the Great Exhibition Hall in the National Tramway Museum.
His shoes on.
Ah, the Oporto 9. This one's from Portugal. And this is a Sheffield 15, which was built in 1874 by Starbuck and Co. in Birkenhead, and was a horse-drawn tram.
The horse does.
Horsepower. Until the invention of steam engines, the only effective way of moving loads on land was horsepower. In 1902, there were 3.5 million horses working in the United Kingdom. Wow, the British Electrical Engineering Company. steam tram engine. Wow. So these engines used to pull trams before the electrification of the lines. This is a Blackpool 4. Southampton Corporation Tramways. This was the first tramcar to reach the Glory Mine terminus here at the Crich Tramway, and that back in 1978. Now, Gosforth, this one is from Newcastle up in Tees. So in the 1900s, the tram lines were electrified and we lost the horse-drawn carriages. This one was from Bournemouth. So this is the Blackpool 249. This is the same sort of one that runs down Blackpool Seafront now. Got a few of those, as well as some newer ones as well, but these are the heritage ones that run down the Blackpool Seafront. All the way into the 1940s. So this Hague, the Hague 1147, was built to American patents by La Bourgeois of Bruges in 1958. And these chairs are pretty cool actually. So they've got a really good design, because what you can do is it faces that way, or flip it over and then it faces the other way. So there's the train facing that way. However, what you can do is flip it over and it faces the other way. So these are looking much more like modern buses now, aren't they? This is the Glasgow Corporation. This is in the 1960s, just when the trams were reaching the end, because for some reason we decided that we didn't think it was a good idea to keep having them. Headingley. That looks like a Jubilee one. Leeds. Yeah, so in 1960, the last of the British tramway closures, which was Sheffield in 60 and Glasgow in 1962. Only Blackpool tramways continue to operate in Britain. The first electric tramway to open and the last survivor. The Isle of Man also continues to run both electric and horse trams, and is in a unique transport situation. So this tram is the Leamington and Warwick horse-drawn tram. Was in service from 1881 to 1905. This is the only tram from the West Midlands collection. It needs a bit of TLC, I feel. So if you go up that way, you go along the woodland walks where the fairies are. And this way is the lead smelter and view. I'm a tramway, children.
You gonna wave to the people on the tram? Ollie, you gonna wave? Oh no.
Daddy, I learned about that in school.
What, Morris dancing?
Yeah.
Did you learn?
How terrifying it is. Morris dancing, Mummy? You sure?
I fell into it.
Want to do some Morris dancing, Josh? You have been watching Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Follow us on Twitter at Munchy Road and on Instagram at Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and tell us about any adventures that you have.